英文常用片语第56。To have no choice but. To have no choice but. 不得不。To have no choice but. 不得不。There is no bus now, so we have no choice but to take taxi. 现在没有巴士，所以我们不得不搭计程车。Can't but. Can't but. 不得不。Can't but. 不得不。I can't but admire her beauty. 我不得不羡慕她的美丽。Can't help verb ing. Can't help verb ing. 禁不住。Can't help verb ing. 禁不住。I can't help admiring her smart. 我禁不住赞赏她的聪明。Let alone. Let alone. 更不用说。Let alone. 更不用说。He doesn't speak English well, let alone German. 他英语说不好，更不用说德语了。Not to mention. Not to mention. 更不用说。Not to mention. 更不用说。I didn't study English well, not to mention French. 我没有学好英语，更不用说法语了。To have heart set on. To have heart set on. 渴望。To have heart set on. 渴望。She has her heart set on being a movie star. 她渴望成为一名电影明星。To set one's heart on. To set one's heart on. 渴望。To set one's heart on. 渴望。She sets her heart on having a puppy. 她渴望能养一只小狗。To look out upon. To look out upon. 俯视。To look out upon. 俯视。My house can look out upon the river. 我的房子可以俯视着河流。To be cut out for. To be cut out for. 使什么适合。To be cut out for. 使什么适合。He is cut out for a teacher. 他适合成为一名教师。To be designed for. To be designed for. 设计用来。To be designed for. 设计用来。The computer can be designed for playing games. 电脑可以设计用来玩游戏。To have talent for. To have talent for. 有什么才华。To have talent for. 有什么才华。I have a talent for making delicious food. 我有制作美味食物的才华。To beat about the bush. To beat about the bush. 旁敲侧击。To beat about the bush. 旁敲侧击。Instead of being about the bush, let's come straight to the point. 不用旁敲侧击，让我们直接指出问题。To beat around the bush. To beat around the bush. 绕圈子。To beat around the bush. 绕圈子。Let's be frank and don't beat around the bush. 让我们坦白，不要绕圈子。To tear apart. To tear apart. 分辨。To tear apart. 分辨。I cannot tear apart the truth or false. 我无法分辨对或错。To tear something from. 告知。To tear something from. 告知。It was difficult to tear one from the other. 很难从其他人那里告知。To run an errand. To run an errand. 跑腿。To run an errand. 跑腿。We need him to run an errand for us. 我们需要他为我们跑腿。To the effect that. To the effect that. 大意是说。To the effect that. 大意是说。I received the fax to the effect that they accepted our terms. 我收到一封传真，大意是说他们接受我们的条款。To stand for. To stand for. 容忍。To stand for. 容忍。She does not stand for such bad behavior. 她不能容忍这种不好的行为。To put up with. To put up with. 忍受。To put up with. 忍受。She could not put up with his indecency. 她无法忍受他的猥亵。To get lost. To get lost. 迷路。To get lost. 迷路。He got lost in New York City yesterday. 他昨天在纽约市迷路了。To set fire to. To set fire to. 放火。To set fire to. Do you know who set fire to that house? 你知道是谁放火烧房子吗？ To set on fire. To set on fire. 燃烧。To set on fire. 燃烧。The house has been set on fire for 2 hours. 这所房子已经燃烧了2个小时。To fool around. To fool around. 嬉戏。To fool around. 嬉戏。You should quit fooling around and get to work. 你应该停止嬉戏并开始工作。To fool around with somebody. To fool around with somebody. 与某人鬼混。To fool around with somebody. 与某人鬼混。He spends whole hour fooling around with me. 他与我鬼混了整整1个小时。To fool away. To fool away. 浪费。To fool away. 浪费。She fooled away so much time on watching the snow falling. 她浪费了很多时间看着雪花飘落。 你可以继续观赏此频道的其他影片，也希望你能够订阅此频道。